Am I the one in the wrong for bringing my holy friend to a bar and watching him transform into a demon on alcohol? Hi, I'm Ken, M, 27. So my friend Rhod is one of those guys you'd never expect to lose control. He's the kind who gives you advice about life, talks about faith, and says things like, bro, always choose kindness. Total family man, always proper. At least, when he's sober. When he's drunk, though. It's like Jesus takes the wheel and Rhod grabs it back, spins it 360, and drives straight into chaos. A few years ago, we both started working in a BPO company. We were new hires, still on training. But Rhod actually knew a lot of the pioneers of the account because he was with them way back in Wave 1. So even though we were new, he had that OG connection. One night, after a long shift, we went to a nearby bar to have a few drinks. Everything was chill. Music, laughter, a few bottles of beer. Rhod was in his wholesome dad mode at first, talking about goals, teamwork, and how God has a plan for everyone. Then, alcohol happened. A few drinks in, 3 gay guys from other accounts walked up to our table. They were friendly and said, "Hey, can we join you guys?" I said, "Sure, the more the merrier." They started chatting with us, trying to show they knew people in the industry. One of them said, "Oh yeah, I know all the pioneers of that account. They're my friends." Big mistake. Because sitting right beside me was Rhod, one of the actual pioneers of that account, now one shot away from turning into a full WWE character. At first, he just laughed. Then he went quiet. That's when I knew the switch had flipped. The gay guy kept talking, even throwing shade at one of Rhod's real friends from Wave 1, and Rhod stood up. He didn't say a word at first. He just started walking slowly, past our table toward the restroom. But to get there, he had to pass behind the 3 gay guys. He stopped right behind them, looked down, and said, loud enough for half the bar to hear, "You know what's wrong with people like you. You're ugly, and you're arrogant." Before I could react, he pulled the hair of the one with an afro wig like he was starting a lawnmower. Everything froze. The music stopped. The 3 looked at me like, "Is he okay?" And all I could say was, "I think Rhod's drunk." They tried to laugh it off, but it was that nervous, please don't hit me kind of laugh. Meanwhile, Rhod just stood there, swaying slightly like he was reconsidering world peace. We dragged him out before things escalated. Next day, he was back to normal, reading Bible quotes on Facebook and posting, "God is good all the time." So yeah, now I'm here wondering, am I the one in the wrong for bringing my saintly friend to a bar, knowing he turns into Lucifer after 3 bottles of beer?